All right. This is our TV, man. Well, my age stuff happens, man. Let's get it. If you like and subscribe to my channel. This is our TV. If you like and subscribe to my channel. Let's get it. Let's get it. Down from laughter when they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one, made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. You better call back up. Rolling it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Better see me now, on God, I'm lit. I know that you tryna go beat. Better run up the cash, you love to spin it. Better kill it and did it again. I'm ready and chin on down to win. I can't feel bad about it.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Against Seattle, gonna be a tough battle. Against now TV as well, also matters. From downtown Minneapolis, and no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for.
Okay, they pull out the. Which one called it?
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And
right here.
Take it to the 43-yard line.
Right here.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Let's go. We right here.
It's Xavier Rhodes there in on the stop.
We right here.
To throw on 2nd and 6. Wilson. That's complete into the hands of
right
Carson.
here.
And they'll get this just to the 47.
Going nowhere, man.
On 3rd down, Wilson. That's going to be caught by Nick Moore.
Man, that's some whole shit.
And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. On 1st down, Carson.
Let's go.
On the tackle that time, it's Trey Waynes.
Get in.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Tyler Lockett was the target there, but now it'll be 3rd down. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
We right here. We right here, man. We right here, coach. We right here, man.
Here's Wilson. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick.
Let's go.
And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones.
Can you hear me now?
First quarter.
Can you hear me now?
First interception.
Let's go.
And that last one, that hurts.
Let's go. Right here.
Starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Ziggy Ansah able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues,
let's go. Good catch.
Afternoon for those guys trying to play some
defense.
Let's
go.
It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Let's get it.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And the ball is knocked out.
Wow.
And the Seahawks who picked it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will.
Kidding me, man.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me, because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over.
Kidding me, bro.
Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense.
Check. 14.
They run it with Carson. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. No score after one on EA Sports.
Check 50.
They'll run on first down. It's
Let's
Carson,
go.
and he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down.
Alert.
Let's go.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson.
Let's get it.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. A toss to Cook. And he stopped immediately there. Tackle coming from the safety, Trey Flowers. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing on second down, Cousins sliding out of the pocket and seeing nowhere to throw. He chucks this one away from harm, incomplete. Now it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up second and goal. On second and goal, Cousins. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. On the jet sweep, this is Johnson. And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain on the play that time, so a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
They went for broke on 3rd down, and it would have really lit up the sideline if that one had worked. What do they do now on 4th down?
Bailey's kick is good. And the Vikings have a 3-0 lead. Been a bit of a dogfight thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first point. It's a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the action's been right there on the field, trying to figure out who could gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
And feels like kickers might play a big role in this one.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
We got this. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Pro Bowler Anthony Barr. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Trey Flowers picks it.
Are you kidding me?
And nothing but daylight ahead. And he's going to score. It's a Seahawk touchdown.
Are you kidding me, bro?
And a great return as they're finally able to take him down. How about that for a little jolt right before intermission?
You talk about taking momentum into the half with you, and so many teams have an emphasis on trying to score in the last 2 minutes of a half to carry that with them. It's not often talked about scoring on defense, though. That's extra mo.
And now they may take the lead into the locker room as well. Myers connects on the PAT, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones.
Looking for danger. It's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
After the interception, here's Wilson. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 12, 1st down Seahawks.
Check, nickel. Go. 12.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. Throwing, Cousins. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. The linebacker, Bobby Wagner, able to get back in coverage and knock it free. So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40.
Bring the energy.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. First down. Here's Cousins. Oh, look at that. A diving catch. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Throwing is Cousins. Escaping the pressure right. And Thielen's got it. Touchdown Vikings. Adam Thielen as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings are going to retake the lead. So they're able to capture the lead here just before halftime.
And not only that, they get the ball to start the second half.
That's right.
This is almost like basketball down the stretch, right, where you get the 2-for-1 situation where you try and get 2 shots to your opponent's 1. In this situation, they got the touchdown. They'll get another shot at to start the second half.
Could be a big turnaround. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these 2 teams as we come back for this second half. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. Space to maneuver at the 40. And all the way up to the 45-yard line. 17 yards, first down, Vikings. On 1st and 10, Cousins. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
Hey, tight end's right. Watch tight end. Everyone.
Cousins to throw it.
Fuck.
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. Unable to stop KJ right there as he slips by for the sack. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now it's Lockett. A nice little juke. 35 yards that time on the punt, and it'll be Seahawks. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. On 2nd and 9, Wilson, and his throw is incomplete. Xavier Rhodes, the cornerback, there in coverage. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Wilson. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. Here we go on 4th with Wilson. He'll find Ballore out of the backfield. Wow. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process.
Right there.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver was D.K. Metcalf, but it's going to be 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now a give, right side. Carson, and he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
Right there,
MVU.
man.
Well done.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. That's good for 9 yards as they convert on the 3rd down play. Wilson now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10. On 1st down, it's Carson. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Wilson. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start out here with a jet sweep. He finds an opening past the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 24. And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. To throw is Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 21 yards there on third down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. Running the jet sweep. This is Thielen with it. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. A loss of 2 there. Second down. On play action, Cousins. And that'll be incomplete.
Wow.
Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. The Vikings on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third down and 12. Now Cousins. Oh, no, he lost the football.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back.
Wow.
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this score will stay right where it is. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
Go.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Well, as far as plays go, there's nothing to write home about on that one because that one gets some negative yardage. But if you do want to find a positive, he found a way to get out of bounds and stop the clock.
Here's Wilson. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield.
Come on, man.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. They go play action here on first down.
Oh, he almost had me.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line.
Touch 50, touch 50.
Third and long. It's Wilson. Flushed out right. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
That's good. That's good.
Less than 2 to play with just a field goal separating these two sides. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And they've got a 4th down now in a game that, to be honest, has been pretty much everything we could have asked for. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. A little jet sweep to start the drive. Shaquille Griffin in on the stop defensively.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it.
This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Cousins here to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Bobby Wagner just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Here's Cousins. being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. Here's Britton Colquitt now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Returnable for Lockett. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They only need a field goal. Obviously, the clock a huge factor. They'll be watching that. What do they need to do here, Charles?
Your sequence of plays has to get you out of bounds. Completions, get out of bounds, gain some yardage. Then when the clock hits 7 seconds or left, now you get a decision. Are you in field goal range, or is it Hail Mary time? Because from 7 seconds down, you don't want to take a shot that you're going to have another play.
We'll see how they handle it. Wilson to throw. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Throwing now is Wilson. He'll find Metcalf. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Now Wilson. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So on 4th down, here's Jason Myers for the Seahawk field goal. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. Now here's Jason Myers. He gets set for the Seahawk field goal. This to potentially send us to overtime.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey. Hey.
It's no good. Right to the right. And this score will stay right where it is. Got themselves in position to at least entertain the thoughts of an overtime, but as it turns out, it was not meant to be, Charles.
And you feel bad for a kicker in this spot. He's going to have to shoulder a lot of the blame, but in reality, this will be a team loss.
Good game, my boy.
Collectively to get the job done.
Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium. That certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you?
I
loved the defense.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game.
Let's go. Good game, my boy.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Going crazy, man. It's Al TV, man. Al TV, man. We out here winning games, man.
How fit to be the boss? Let me find out. My team balling. You look like you need a